Hi, everyone. All the people in Do Nothing Land. It's great to see everyone checking in. You may notice that I'm not Jeff Warren. It's true. Jeff is making his way back from those retreats he just did in the States by way of New York, and I think he's in transit right now. So he has entrusted the Do Nothing Project to me tonight. My name's Erin Oke. A lot of you know me. I'm the executive director of the Consciousness Explorers Club, the meditation community that Jeff founded so many years ago, coming up on 11. Hi, everyone saying hi to me in the chat. Yeah, I've been working with Jeff and exploring meditation for many years at the CEC, and I've actually known him since we were very young, like kids and teenagers. So I will carry Jeff in my heart today. And yeah, I am in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's traditional territory of the Anishinaabeg, the Haudenosaunee, the Seneca, the Wendat, the Mississaugas of the Credit. And I'm certainly grateful to those communities for their stewardship of this land. And I'd like to keep dedicating my mindful awareness to the ongoing work of truth and justice and reconciliation for those communities. I love to see that folks are checking in the chat where they're from. There are lots of amazing places out there. Ooh, South Korea's in the house. I saw Pouch Cove, Newfoundland. Newfoundland has some of the best place names of anywhere. Yeah, many people from all over the globe. It's such a pleasure and a privilege to get to sit with you all tonight and do some variety of nothing. So I am inspired right now, bringing this inspiration to the sit tonight. Good friends and neighbors of mine got a pandemic puppy this summer. I know they're not alone in that. A lot of people got puppies during this time to keep them company. And, I grew up with cats. I've never had a dog, never really been a dog person, but I have fallen in love with this little guy. His name is Haru, and I get to take him for walks almost every day. Wonder if I show him there he is. He's pretty cute. You can't really see it, but you'll have to trust me. And I've been watching him as we go on walks. And observing the incredible openness and curiosity with which he greets the world. Just everything is so interesting and exciting. And so I'm going to invite us to bring some of that puppy quality of attention in our sit tonight. And also, the way that animals can kind of comfort and soothe us, and we comfort and soothe them. So we'll work a bit with that, and just, the delight that some of these critters can bring us. If you're not a puppy person, maybe you can insert cat here, or turtle, or rabbit, or whatever animal floats your boat. And yeah, that's sort of the theme, the loose theme of this nothingness. As always, here you're welcome to do your own practice and ignore everything I'm saying. Sometimes it's just nice to sit knowing other people are sitting out there with you, and that's totally okay. Also, really welcome to take any posture that suits you tonight. Lying down, sitting down, standing up. Maybe you're walking or folding laundry or driving. It's all good. You can do the practice. Don't close your eyes if you're driving, but you can adapt it for whatever circumstance you find yourself in. So it's going to be 25 minutes. As always, I'll ring a bell to start and a bell to finish, and we will tap into our inner puppies. All right, here we go. Just Take a moment to notice where you are. Notice how you are. How you're arriving right now in this moment. And you're invited for the sit to see if you can bring a quality of curiosity and openness to your attention, to the way you're paying attention, to how you're noticing whatever is coming through your sense gates. And you can start with a really wide range of focus. So you're just kind of letting whatever sensations present themselves, noticing them. What's that? What's that smell? What's that sound? Greeting them, being curious, playful. This puppy mind can get, it can get distracted, but it can be curious and interested. Just notice what you're noticing. Sounds around you, smells, anything that you can smell. Sensations on your body. Maybe there's some wind or fan, air con blowing at you. Just taking in the surroundings. If your eyes are open, if you're moving through the world, walking or driving, you can just notice what's in front of you, what's going by safely and curiously. How cool is it to move through the world? If you find this open focus a bit too much, you're welcome to narrow it and just bring that same attitude of open curiosity to just maybe one of your senses, the sounds around you or the sights or physical body sensations. I personally like to work with a wide focus range because then there's no FOMO. It's like everything is allowed, everything's in the picture, there's no distraction. But if that's not for you tonight, you can bring that playful curiosity to just your breath or just the sounds. If some resistance is coming up to the invitation, if you're not feeling playful and you're not feeling curious, well, you can be a grumpy puppy tonight. That's okay too. You can grumpily notice your experience. Because even grumpy puppies are cute. You're giving yourself permission to be open to whatever comes your way. Seeing if you can experience it with this kind of fresh attitude of newness and excitement. You can bring this open curiosity not just to the external sights and sounds and sensations, but also to your internal experience. If you notice any feelings coming up, any thoughts, inner visualizations. What's that? What's over there? What's that feeling? Why is that there? So, a byproduct of this kind of wandering awareness and trying to get this fresh eyes, fresh puppy energy through our attention. Maybe you might feel a little bit amped up, just trying to notice everything, trying to have your senses so open. So you can stay with that if you're digging it. But I'm going to kind of switch to a more settling practice now. And this is another thing, actually, that our animal friends are really good at, helping us self-regulate and soothe. Sometimes the dog or the cat might just kind of sense that you're a bit on edge and come up and lean its body weight on you. And you can kind of mimic that with your own hand, putting it on your chest, on your belly, on your head. We, of course, also soothe our animal friends, petting. That kind of touch can feel really nice, comforting, sort of bring that energy level down a bit. This tired inner puppy might want to find a optimal relaxing position, settle into the ground, curl up. Give yourself a little belly rub. Slow down your breathing. I know sometimes it's hard for me to give myself permission to relax or rest. There's some judgment there, "Oh, didn't you just relax yesterday? Or what have you been doing that's got you so tired?" But I notice that I don't bring that same kind of judgment to bear on this puppy friend. Even his foibles are cute. And certainly I can generate this compassion and understanding when he's tired. Sure, yeah, let's take a rest. Let's have a drink of water. So the invitation is to try and give that to yourself too. That compassionate understanding that you can generate for others, especially kind of, innocent creatures, pets and kids. And maybe we can get some of that ourselves too. Like the theme of this whole project, really. You can just do nothing for a few minutes here. Let yourself rest. You've done the hard work of all that noticing, and now you get to just flop down, either actually physically or maybe just in your attention. Sprawl out. Let yourself rest. Even give yourself some gentle, soothing taps, pats. How does a Dog do nothing. It's your koan for the evening. I'm picturing my inner puppy kind of sprawled out, lolling tongue. That happy tired. It's okay just to sit here, lie here, to be you, existing in this moment. The world spins and moves all around and all through you. And get a few minutes of this sweet, sweet nothing. Or maybe torturous, torturous nothing, depending on how your day is going. I hope it's sweet. I feel like for the last few minutes, which is usually dedicated to a kindness practice, you can bring to your mind an image or thought of an animal that you really love. It could be a pet or a wild animal, mythical creature. Just see if you can create that image in your mind. If the imagery isn't really there, you can describe them with words in your mind. And send your affection their way. I'm, of course, picturing my puppy friend Haru. His spotted fur. Offering affection and gratitude for their existence. Maybe you have some of that friendliness and affection to spare, and you can send it out to all the creatures on this planet and who knows, beyond. Make the world a more lovely and interesting place. I'd like to close with a poem that came to me in this meditation by Wendell Berry. It's called The Peace of Wild Things. When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake up in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time I rest in the grace of the world, and am free. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for going on that little puppy journey with me. Yeah, The Grace of the World. It's a great poem. It's my brother's favorite poem, and it's his birthday tomorrow. So I'll say, Jason, that one's for you. Thank you for all your thank yous in the chat. It's also open there for shares. Yeah, the poem is called The Peace of Wild Things, and it's by Wendell Berry. He's an American poet. Any chance your puppy could come say hi? It's not even my puppy. It's my friend's puppy who lives around the corner. I wish he could come say hi, but you know, I'll maybe one day. Oh, Mackenzie, your dog is recovering from surgery, and that's deepened your connection. That's lovely. Susan, you got a personal letter from Wendell Berry. I bet that's a good story. Thanks, everyone. Pooch Cove. Oh, Monica's enjoyed the meditation, which I appreciate appreciate, and is tuning in from Cove, Newfoundland. That may be even better than Pouch Cove, Newfoundland. It's got the best place names. Oh, I'm glad you appreciated the poem. Yeah, there's some great, I don't know, poetry and meditation go hand in hand for me. Love the open range mindfulness. Yeah, I really like a kind of wide open focus. That I know there's a lot of wisdom in kind of honing concentration in one, small thing, but I think there's also a lot of usefulness in widening the aperture of attention. It's a really helpful way to transition practice from the cushion out into the world, where you can kind of notice things as, there's not just one thing to notice, but there's so many. Oh, ruthless crab, telling your kitty how good he is. And seldom tell yourself how good I am. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. The idea of including everything means there's no distractions. It's just stuff to work with, stuff to be curious. I think I like that too. It's sort of the flip side of the do nothing. It's kind of notice everything. They work well together. Cool. Well, really loved getting to be here with you and getting to tap into our inner puppies and kitties. Yeah, I will be at, we do our Consciousness Explorers Club, the community that Jeff founded. We do meditation sits every Monday night on Zoom. It's a rotating cast of teachers. Sometimes it's me, Jeff, other lovely folks, some of whom have guest taught here before. Jude and Tasha, I know, have tuned in. And so I'm there every Monday on Zoom. A lot of this community comes there too. So check us out if you can. And if you're in the Toronto area, we're even doing some in-person outdoor stuff this month. So look forward to connecting with you all soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night.